so welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe if you guys want to see more fitness video and beauty videos, and also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you actually enjoy the content. So today's video, I'm going to share with you guys 5 tips of why you are failing at losing weight. And the reason why I want to do this video is because I want to help you guys, and because I've been through your situation before where I was stalling progress. I didn't see anything happening and I felt like I was doing everything wrong, but I didn't know what I was doing wrong. So I want to share with you guys these 5 tips, and hopefully you can find one of them that fits your need and take that away and improve it so that you can start seeing progress in your fitness journey. So if you are ready, then let's just get started. The first reason is that you are not being consistent. Now, this is a very common reason, and obviously you might not notice it right away, but if you're the type of person that hit the gym once or twice a week and then you stop hitting the gym and then you start hitting it again after like 2 weeks later or something, and you're constantly thinking, why are you not making any progress? This could be the reason why you're not making any progress, is because you're not hitting the gym enough. You're not giving yourself enough time to grow and also improve. It's just like if you want to get better at something and you want to see improvements, you're gonna have to keep working on it. So one example that I like to put out there is that, for example, if I'm into photography, which I used to, and if I'm not practicing it all the time, I'm not going to get better at it, or I'm not going to get anywhere with it. So that's the same thing with working out, or just anything in general. You're always going to have to be consistent at anything that you love to do if you want to see improvements. So keep being consistent, even if that's just going to the gym twice or 3 times a week. Slowly start from there, and then just start adding those days on as you start getting used to hitting the gym that certain amount. Second reason is that you're either under eating or you're overeating, and one of the best ways to know if you're doing one or the other is to get a food scale. So there's so much food scale out there. You can definitely find one on Amazon, and they're very, very affordable and cheap. So if you're really passionate about achieving your goals and being serious about losing weight or just your fitness journey in general, just get a food scale. They're very, very helpful. And one thing I want you to do is just not even try to change your eating habits yet. Get that food scale, measure your food, and try to figure out how much calorie you consume a day for a week or 2, and kind of go from there. And now you can kind of figure out if you've been under eating or overeating. But in order to kind of know that, you have to figure out your resting metabolic rate, and what that is just kind of the calories that you burn being in your resting state. So while I'm talking right now, I'm burning calories when I'm like showering or whatever, just your constant resting state. And I'll list a link below where you can actually get an estimate. And obviously it's just going to be a estimate, so you're gonna have to kind of figure that out yourself. So once you kind of get that estimate, try to eat that same calorie amount of that resting metabolic rate, which is considered RMR as well, and see if you gain weight or see if you lose weight, and kind of adjust it from there. Tracking calories can be a little bit hard at first, but all you really need to do is, you don't really have to make it a lifestyle. Just kind of figure out if you're under eating or overeating and kind of adjust it from there. And I guarantee you that you're either probably under eating or you're overeating too much, and that's probably why you're not seeing any progress. Number 3 is that you drink too much alcohol. So if you're the type of person that hit the gym 5 times a week or so, even more, and then you go and party throughout the whole entire weekend, that can be one of the reasons why your progress is stalling. And that is because alcohol has empty calories. And what I mean by empty calories is that they have no nutrition value to it, but they're also very high in calories. An estimate of like a 12-ounce beer is probably around 100-ish calories to like 150 depending on the beer, and a vodka 80 proof is about 100 to 150 calories as well per shot. So just imagine that you're like going out and partying and you're drinking alcohol over the weekend, and you're taking like 6 shots. That's probably like 600 to 700 calories already, including the food that you already ate that day, and also the food that you're going to be eating after, because obviously who doesn't get hungry after they consume alcohol? So just make sure that you're aware of that. Balance and moderation. Obviously don't cut alcohol cold turkey, because that's how you start binging. So just make sure that you just balance in moderation. If you are very serious about losing weight, just try your best to kind of not even get yourself into that kind of position if you know that you're going to be drinking a lot, because you are the one that can control what goes in your body. So just make sure that you don't put yourself in a situation where you can control in the first place. Fourth reason is that you're not using the progressive overload technique. And I know you guys are probably hearing this term a lot throughout the YouTube community, throughout the bodybuilding community, but it's very, very important. And what I mean by progressive overload is making sure that you're adding more resistance, volume, sets, reps. That's all into the things that I'm talking about right now. And that's very important because if you're the type of person that you just go to the gym, you do the same thing all the time, you're doing the same weights, same reps, and you're constantly doing that for a couple months and you're not seeing any progress, that's probably why, because you're not adding any progressive overload to that specific exercise. And this is very important because you need to challenge your body, because your body is always trying to adapt to whatever you're doing. So you always want to make sure that you're challenging yourself, getting stronger, and just not staying the same level. You're not going to grow if you're just going to keep staying at that specific level or bubble that you're in right now. Also, if you guys want information on progressive overload, I do have a link down below to kind of give you more information on that. Obviously, you're not going to implement all three of these things at the same time, but you implement them into your program and then constantly switch it out and do something different. So for example, maybe you can add another set of your leg press, or maybe add more weight for each set that you're doing, or just doing 5 more reps for a certain exercise. You don't have to do all those at once. Just pick one and work from there and just rotate. The last reason is that you do not have a plan. And this is very important because I'm pretty sure you probably don't bring a notebook with you to the gym or a pen that has a plan laid out for you. You're probably just going to the gym and thinking, oh, it's leg day, back day, or whatever, and just go to any kind of machines or do whatever you want for that day, and constantly doing that for a couple months, even years. And this is very important because I find that I made the most progress when I keep track of my sets, reps, weight, and the exercise that I'm doing. And the reason why having a plan is so important is because, number one, you're not wasting any time. You know exactly what you're going to be doing when you get to the gym. And second, you get to see your progress right in front of you. So for example, if you're doing squats this week and you're hitting a PR of 135 for 10, and then next week you're hitting a 135 PR for 15, you're going to see your progress, you know, that way. Even though you're not seeing progress in your physical body, you're seeing progress of yourself getting stronger. So I really recommend you get like a small notebook, plan out your workouts, and make sure that you write those down. Just another reason out there to throw this at you guys is because when you write something down and you have everything planned out, you give yourself the chance to improve on that exercise. So for example, if deadlift isn't your strongest lift, constantly having that per week, you're going to improve on it versus just doing deadlift once every other week or once a month or anything like that. So just keep that in mind. Always have a plan. That's why having a workout plan or purchasing plan online is very, very good, because you get to have that plan in front of you and keep track of your progress. So that is it for my 5 tips of why you're failing at losing weight. I really hope that this helped you guys. Maybe one of these reasons were kind of the reasons of why you probably are stalling progress. But I do want to mention that don't always measure your progress and rely on the scale. Find a different alternative to measure progress. Another way is just using tape measurement, or even just taking pictures of yourself, because sometimes the scale isn't always accurate. You're going to be holding some water retention. Something you're eating that day could affect how you weigh and the day before. So just make sure that you're not always relying on that, and make it that your priority and make it that your goal, because at the end of the day, you're just trying to get healthier and you're just trying to be a better version of yourself. So don't forget to just think of other things besides just a number on the scale. So I really hope you guys enjoy this. Please give it a thumbs up, and if you guys like more informational video, I'll be doing more how-to guides for beginners at the gym, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.